that over there is a pile of everything I have drawn in July. So right now we're gonna go through it all. Let's start from the notebooks or the sketchbooks. This is not all from July. July starts from here. Here is the first sketches I have made in this book from July. These are just some new character sketches. And here are some more art that I have done. These are like sketchbooks, so that means that they have a ton of stuff just randomly scattered all around the books. I am not going to like just explain you everything about all of these pictures because I normally do sketchbook tour videos, so there's no point in me just like explaining everything about these pictures over here because I'm gonna explain it all in another video. Oh, and I have these weird papers in here because this is done with like a China marker, which is like kind of like a pencil type of thing but very greasy, and that smudges everywhere, and I don't want this picture to ruin this picture. So, you know, that's the reason why I do this. But yeah, oh, there's some beautiful pictures. These are like the newest ones actually. And this one too. These are like one of the newest ones. But you're gonna see them soon because like sketchbook tour videos are done when the sketchbook is finished. And look how much there is left. But the sketchbook tour video will be first available for patrons. So like, if you're not a patron, you have to wait. You have to wait a bit longer. Another sketchbook. These are old pictures, and this is a newer one. Here is these are in the newest sketchbook tour video that I have made. So if you have watched that one, you have already seen these, so you know what these are. So there's no point in me explaining anything else except saying that these were done in July. And I can put you a link in the description for the sketchbook tour video so you can find what is in there. All right, that was the two sketchbooks. So let's get into the other things I have. This folder consists of comics, or like pages of comics, or like actual singular panels from a comic called After the Fog. I have been talking about this on my social media a lot because I had so much trouble coming up with a name for this comic. But basically it's a comic about this guy over here. He is born and everybody thinks he's a girl. Here he is. He also thinks he's a girl, but he meets this wonderful person named Mikko, and they get married, and he still thinks he's a girl, and Mikko also thinks he's a girl, and then he realizes, oh shit, I'm a guy. And here he is, just realized he's a guy and feeling very uncomfortable in hanging out with people, and very uncomfortable in hanging out with his parents. And then things happen, he meets Xan, and it's a story about a polyamorous relationship. I mean, here he is, here he has started on testosterone and everything cool like that. Oh, here's also like a version of myself. Every time I need to draw someone on the background, I just keep drawing versions of myself. And that's what the comic is about. I love this picture. Xan and Mikko meeting for the first time for their beautiful polyamorous relationship. And Xan moving in. Yeah, Xan is short for Alexander, by the way. That's his actual name. And then there's just like these things. But there's a couple of more pages in here that I am not going to show you because those would be huge spoilers for the comic itself. So now you kind of know the premise of the comic, but I can't show you the rest. But they are in here in this pile, so you know that I have been drawing something worthwhile. But anyways, let's not look at those yet. More. I was in a convention and I did these like really fast portraits in there. I actually like don't have one of these that I drew in there. This is just Sami. That's me. That's my partner. But that's something that I have also been drawing, just portraits in a convention. But I only have the ones that were my like images for like testing out, you know, what it looks like, type of thing. Then I have some random assets for things. I have designed how to make a light table. I have drawn so many speech bubbles. Look at these. I draw all my speech bubbles separately and then I add them into the comics themselves, because that's how, you know, that's the easiest way. Here's also some sketches, just like random sketches. Here's a tiny little boy. And there's a comic. This is a comic, I don't know if you know the Death Bulge comic by Dan Martin. I was talking to him on Facebook, so I made a comic in kind of like his style with my characters. So that makes absolutely no sense, and I'm never gonna post that anywhere. That was just, I took a photo of it and sent it to Dan because it was funny. So now you have seen it, that's a secret one. And here is just some cute boys being really cute. I love these characters, that's Dex and Cliff, and they are like some of my favorites. And here is a very secret comic that I'm not going to show you yet because it's also very spoiler-y. It's gonna go for my patrons, but I'm gonna show you the self-portrait from it, but I'm not gonna show the text because that's a secret. And then there's, these are just like, this is something that I draw sometimes, like these are like designs for cover of a zine. And here are the assets for the cover. Oh, I'm almost dropping these. Here are the assets, like how it is written on the cover, and as you can see, that's how it looks like. And some more speech bubbles. I always have speech bubbles everywhere. That's my life. That's, yeah, I make them separately, so that's something that happens. Let's put these under here so they are gonna stay in one pile. Then there is a new project that I am working on with my partner. We're gonna do this really slowly because these take a lot of time. It's gonna be like a children's book kind of thing about this knight over here, this knight. He is a brave knight who saves princesses from horrible monsters like this. And for some reason, he doesn't really care for the princesses that much, but he really likes hanging out with these really hot dudes. And he's not gay totally, he is very gay. Yeah, that's the plot of the comic. Now you get spoilers, but whatever. I mean, it's not a comic, it's like a children's book thing. And we have been working on these. These are sketched by me, inked by me, and all of the colors are by my partner. This one is still unfinished. Like, I think you can see it. Like, this one is so vivid and beautiful. This is a finished one. This one is like, it looks good, but something is missing. It's not as vivid yet. So this one only has the basic colors on the bottom, but it is not ready yet. So yeah, here Simon. Simon is the name of the main character, who is the knight. Here he is like, kind of like dreaming about owning a beautiful taverna, or like tavern, what do you call them? And then there are some pages that are unfinished, like the one that says Once Upon a Time, and it just has this beautiful like flowery thing. And here is dragon king and a regular king who are married, and his sister is kidnapped and Simon needs to save him. His sister is at this point of the comic they think the sister is still a sister, but actually while he's been kidnapped, he has realized he's transgender and he has transitioned. So like when the sister, who is a brother actually, is saved, he's gonna be like, oh, I actually have a brother now, so that's cool. So yeah, that's my life. All of my comics have trans characters, and children books things as well. And here's just an illustration of a tower where the princess, prince, brother, sister, whatever is stored. Where do you store princesses? I don't know. That's how it is. And on top of that, we have this pile, which is Life Outside the Circle. I have drawn a lot of Life Outside the Circle during this month. This is one of the chapters, the one where Juha is just very sad all the time and trying to apply for jobs. Here's some, like he's trying to find jobs, and he's just sending papers in and nothing is happening. And here's another beautiful one, the one where Mayu's friends came over and Juha was very fed up with all of them. And there is Julia's mom for the first time. Everyone's favorite character, Julia's mom, who is very homophobic. Yay! So that was drawn. Wait, where is my favorite page? Oh, here it is. I love this one. This is my favorite. Because this one was a difficult one. Stairs are disgusting. And there's more. There's this one where they went to a beach. And Sami is without a shirt again. Sami loves showing off his body of a Greek statue. And now Juha is also showing off some skin. And I love drawing these too. Look at this. Oh my god. I love backgrounds that are just like almost like pattern. Like I love that so much. And here's a store from Helsinki. This is actually Stockmann, but now it just says Helsinki Mall because I didn't want to put an advertisement on my comic. But this is Stockmann for real. And there they are in the store. This was also all drawn in July. Juha's beautiful outfit by Maiju. This is the best outfit ever. And there's more. This is not all. That one, we already saw that one. And there's this one. This one where there's the Smelly Pete. Or in Finnish, his name would be Haisupete. And this is a beautiful panel that I had to crop so that you couldn't see all of these because there was like speech bubbles and everything. Now you can see them. Look at these children's art in here. I love that. I love all of them. The children's art. It's so beautiful. But yeah, anyways, this is always a sad thing in these comics. Like I draw more than I actually have to draw. Look at these. I love this so much. But like I draw more than I need in case I need it, and then I just crop it out. And that sometimes that leaves like really cute little details out, and I just and then I don't have them there, and that's kind of sad. And the last thing of July was the newest chapter. But I can't show you this because I don't know when I have time to edit this video, and I don't know if this chapter will be up by then. So here's what I have managed to draw from the newest chapter in July. Today is Wednesday, which means that it is the first day of August. So this is the things that were drawn before August. And I'm gonna continue on this one. That's why I have very little pages of this one, because it's like I still have like a week left to draw this one. But yeah, that was the pile of things that I have drawn in July. If you like this, like if you like seeing everything from 1 month, I can do this next month too. I mean, it's not that difficult. I can do that. So yeah, that's all we have. See you in a month or so. And like, I mean, I'm posting videos every week, so whatever. Moikka!